What's going on, everybody? Tingo here, and welcome back to Tingoat Trucking. Yes, we are going to be continuing down through Arizona. We are going to be going from Page, Arizona down to Tucson, Arizona. There is a very special thing that's in Tucson. I seen one of the achievements. I was like, what in the world is this? And I just happened to find a video on it, and it looks pretty awesome. So we're going to take this down to Arizona. It shouldn't take too long. And we're going to go see if we can find this certain area that is off the grid, per se. And we're going to have a little bit of fun. So let's go ahead and get into the truck here. It is a Walmart trailer hauling, what are we hauling today? Household appliances, 15,000 pounds from Tucson, or to Tucson out of Page, Arizona. We have 12 hours remaining of the trip, about 11 hours left until our next rest stop. So let's go ahead and hop on in the truck here and let's get her started up. And let's get rid of this bad boy there. Oh, there we go. Let the air brakes fill up with air, and we are out of here. So a little late getting this video out. We've had some pretty bad storms going through the area the last few days, and I didn't get to my equipment in time to unplug it. I mean, I got it on surge protectors, but I still try to unplug the stuff when storms are going through. I still got a little bit of stuff messed up with the steering wheel. Been trying to figure that out. As you can see, it's just sort of, I've been messing with it. It's on 900 degrees rotation, but it's like as soon as I get to 200 degrees, it just whips it straight over to 900 degrees. So having a little bit of issues with that, but it's working again. Before, I wasn't even able to get my steering wheel or my pedals or shifter to work, but those are working now. Now I just need to try to iron out the issues with the steering, but that shouldn't be too bad, I wouldn't think. So that's okay. So let's head on out of Page here, and let's get on our way to Tucson. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to how the steering is now, because it's not as smooth as it was before. But as long as we take it easy, I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. It's just taking some time because the sensitivity isn't nearly as much as it was before. It's like before I can barely turn the wheel and it would turn the truck, but now I got to turn the wheel quite a bit. Watch, as soon as I get used to this, as you can see, I'm like all over the place right now, but watch, as soon as I get used to the setup, I'll finally get it to where it'll work properly, and I'll be like all over the road because of how sensitive the steering will be. Sort of afraid to even take it around any turns at a pretty good pace, a speed. Yeah, this is all over the road. Cause I don't know, maybe I can change my dead zone, maybe. Let me change that. Maybe that'll have an effect on it. Let's see, where's it at here? Did I go past it? Right there. Dead zone. Let's take that down. Yeah, maybe that'll help. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Alright. So let's get on up to speed here. It just seems just weird because it seems like all my controls in the game have changed. And it's just trying to get used to it again. like that. Why is that? Sorry about this, guys. Let's try that once. There we go. That's better. Let's try this, shall we? That's much better. I'm not all over the road anymore. Steering's working pretty decent. And the truck's not acting all funky with the transmission the way it was. Let's go ahead and turn our brights on here. Can't see anything. So yeah, I've been pretty busy here lately. Still in the search for a job. I do have an interview on Saturday, so if I do get that job, I probably won't be on here nearly as much because the job is 6 days a week. But hey, job's a job, right? Hey, I remembered my bright lights were on. So you can see all the road structures here are different, which is pretty nice. I'm really liking this whole Arizona thing. Looking pretty good. I'm liking the whole trees and everything else in the center median. Yep, bright lights. What time is it here? So it's about 5 o'clock in the morning here, so the sun should be starting to come up. Flagstaff discovered. That's one thing I wish they would bring into the game still, is the reduced speed ahead signs. Because going from 65 miles an hour down to 25 miles an hour like that was a little ridiculous. But yeah, this map for Arizona is looking pretty good so far. I'm liking it. I don't think it should take too long to actually get down to Tucson. Arizona's not that big of a state, but we're only getting about almost $13,000 off of this job, so it's not a big job. It's not that far of a job. And this light is taking forever. Heard a train, but there's nothing there. It's kind of weird. Oh wow, look at that cop car. That looks pretty cool. That must be something new for Arizona. I like that. Ah, crap. I was looking at the cop car too when that happened. Stupid 25 miles an hour. Oh well. Yeah, turn off the road. Get away from me. Your car was distracting me. And that's kind of funny too, because hey, whoa, what are you doing, buddy? That's kind of funny too, because my dad and I were taking a road trip from Ohio down to Arizona once I got back from Korea in 2013. And I think we were going through Oklahoma at the time, and they had all black cop cars that you can barely even see what they are, except for the thin light strip across the top, almost like that one. And Dad was driving. Well, he seen the cop car and he's like, wow, look at that ugly cop car. Well, he made a left lane change to get on an exit, and it was one of them weird exit structures, and he crossed over one lane completely to get to the exit, and the cop seen that right after he made the comment about how ugly his cop car was, and the cop ended up actually pulling us over. And ever since then, it's been an ongoing joke. Whenever we see a cop car, we're like, wow, look at that ugly cop car. Dad's like, yeah, let's not say that. Alright. Get over in this lane just in case. I don't know if this lane will end up here or not. It seems so weird going this slow. Hopefully not all these little towns are going to be like this. But I like how the center median and stuff is on here. It's pretty neat. Yeah, 25 to 75, just like that. Alright. So, speed limit is 75, so we should be going pretty good here. We're not hauling a heavy trailer, so it shouldn't take us too long to get up to speed. You can see we already took that one interstate up above us there. You can see the road is yellow on the little GPS. So we've already gone that way. So we're already crisscrossing stuff here in Arizona. And you can see the sun coming up behind us. See how the lights all, or the sky's all lit up. Actually, I don't know. That's kind of weird. Now it's in front of us and we barely even switched directions. Oh, speed limit 75. Why am I going 65? There we go. Let's get up to speed here. But now watch these turns be a little too drastic for us. No, not too bad so far. This one looks like it might be kind of dangerous, though. No, even that one's not too bad. So it looks like we're starting to get to Phoenix area. And Tucson is just south of Phoenix. Why are these guys going so slow? That was almost bad. Glad I changed the steering or we would have been screwed right there. Looks like I might need to reset my track IR a little bit too. There we go. That bigger TV screen I'm using as a monitor, I sort of got to look up at it a little bit. Get out of the way, thank you. I sort of got to look up and sort of messes with me every once in a while. It's kind of weird shooting past a cop like that. But he didn't pull us over. I'm going the speed limit. Oh, I'm going 2 over, but it's not that big of a deal. Well, so much for the green trees and grass and everything. We're getting back out into the desert here, Phoenix. That's pretty much all Arizona is, though, is desert. You get those few little areas that do have the green, lush grass and trees and stuff, but man, it just seems like I'm shooting past everybody here. And I'm not going that fast. I mean, I'm going just a little over the speed limit, but I don't see why everybody's going so slow. It's alright, we're going to be taking this exit up here, heading towards Tucson. Let's see, we're going to have to, we're going straight through? Yeah. But these overpasses and stuff are pretty cool. It's pretty neat. I like the road structures here in Arizona. Too bad they didn't restructure all the roads for California and Nevada like this. Phoenix discovered. Well, we got 4 out of 15 cities discovered in Phoenix so far. But it shouldn't take too long to get all the cities discovered. And And eventually we will go up and hit up that new stretch of road of 101 in California. We'll make our way over there eventually once we finish hitting up all the cities here in Arizona. Surprised they haven't thrown in any new cars other than those cop cars. You'd think they'd redo some of the AI vehicles and stuff as well, but they haven't. But yeah, those storms, man, they really knocked out quite a bit of stuff the other day and yesterday. Like I said, the power sort of switched on and off here a couple times, then it went completely out. And because my computer is actually on a different surge protector than my steering wheel was, and I unplugged the surge protector from the wall that had my computer on it, so that way you didn't have any harmful surges go through. And I completely spaced out the other surge protector that had my steering wheel on it, and it just knocked my steering wheel for a loop. But I'm getting it figured out. Getting all the kinks worked back out of it again, as you see. That's one that's like what I was saying. It's one of the main reasons why it took me so long to get a video out for you guys for American Truck. It would have been out this morning, but it's not until this evening. Because right now it's actually a Tuesday afternoon, about 4:10 or so, and usually I would have had this done Monday night. Or wait, is today Monday? Today's Monday, isn't it? I don't know, I'm losing track of my days here. I can't remember. But no, today's Tuesday, because I put a video out yesterday. So I would have usually done this video last night, recorded it, rendered it, and I gotta take this exit. Well, stupid guy. Should have turned my hazards on, but I didn't. So we're already here at our destination, the very unconventional way. Hopefully that will be the last incident we ever have. Me not paying attention to the GPS down here. So now we will go ahead and drop this off, and since we're here in Tucson, as you see, Tucson discovered. So we will take a look at the map, and we will try to find out where this area is at that we need to go once we drop this off. Where's the turn in for this? Is this it? This must be it. Yeah, this is Walmart, but where are we dropping this off? Trucks only, so it must be this way. Alright. So let's see how easy it is or difficult it is. This is a new drop-off area for us here. Slightly different. Bunch of UPS and FedEx trucks back here. Not a bunch, but it's kind of neat because I don't have that Chrome app installed, So they've actually added a lot more stuff into the game to make it more lived in without having to use mods, which is pretty nice. Alright, so we gotta turn this way and then straighten it up and out. And remember, this is a shorter trailer, so it's not going to take much to get it to turn. Alright, so as you can see, it's already turning. I really wish I can get that steering hashed out for us here. Alright. Kind of a blind turn, but I think it's straightening out for us here. I'm in the zone, or at least around the zone. Looks like I'm about ready to hit that other trailer back there, though. So that's not good. See if we can get it this time here. Yeah, you can see how off it actually is. That's the thing about these trailers. It's easy to get them to start turning, but getting them to stop turning is a whole different ball game. You can see I'm just inching further and further out here. See, that trailer just wants to keep going. Alright, let's try something a little bit different. Go out a little bit further. Well, there we go. It's a little bit better. Still not the greatest. Need to go off this direction though. Oop, don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. That's too much of a cut. Too much, too much, too much, too much. Man, oh man, oh man. I can tell it's been a while since I've played this. I'm all over the place here. And I can't see anything. Well, maybe if we just follow it here. There we go. That's looking a little bit better. There we go. So that wasn't the best delivery in the world, but it works. So like I said, they got the new coupling system on it now to where you can actually see the handle come out. If you look at the where it says Walmart on the trailer, right underneath the A, the first A of Walmart, you'll see the landing gear. Just watch that once I detach this here. And there it is. So you can see it was only not even a 4-mile trip. So just a little over $1,200. Alright, so let's take a look at this map here. Let's go take a look at this area. Let's see, where is it at? I think it was down here. Remember, it's down in this area here. I'm thinking. That looks about right. So let's head down there real quick. I will drive down there and I'll see you when I get down there to make sure it's the right area. Alright, so yes, this area here, the area that I figured it was, if you come down here, there's a certain area that you can actually take. It's not on the map. It's a hidden part of the game. It's actually in the game. It's not part of any mods or anything like that. It actually came with the Arizona DLC. But there's an actual road that comes out this way, and it sort of loops around out to here somewhere, I think. But if you come in, you'll see how these two roads branch together like on that map. But if you take this, you can actually go right through these barrels. Let me show you here. Hop back in the truck, start it up. So you just come on up here and just sort of push these barrels out of the way. And I did change the sensitivity of the steering down, and it helped out a little bit with the steering wheel not jumping like it did, like whipping around and turning real sharp. So as you can see on the little GPS there, we are not on any road part of the GPS or the map. It's not on the map. We are off the grid now, but this is actually part of the game. If you come up here, you'll see, look at that, there's a hidden racetrack. And this is one of the achievements, is to actually take a lap around this racetrack. So that is what we are going to be doing today. So I took a small little short trip just because of this, and hope you guys enjoy it. We're getting tired, but that's okay. We still have some time to play around here. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Start your engine. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but we're gonna do it. Alright, so as you can see, it's an actual truck racetrack. You see the trucks parked along there, and then down there in the far end you'll see a truck up on that pedestal. And this dude's just dancing to something. I don't know what he's dancing to. He's just dancing away. Alright, so let's do this. So this track might actually be good for... There is a mod I do have for the BMW. Like that little car. So this might be a good track for that. It might not be a good track for a truck, but we will see and find out. Just see what this truck can actually do here. It's not doing too bad, actually. I thought it'd be tipping over on us, but it's not. And there we go. I'm just gonna keep the pedal to the metal and see what this thing can do. Whoa. It's bouncing, but it's not really tipping. I've actually got the pedal to the metal this whole entire time. I haven't lifted once. It might sound like it, but I'm not. Oh, perfect timing. Look at that. So, anyhow, guys. Oop, wrong button. There we go. So, anyhow. There is the hidden racetrack in Arizona. Little fun times there to end the episode. So anyhow, guys, I am going to end it here, and I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, guys, like always, see you on the road. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.